Hi mamas, it's Hava here. I wanted to post a little video because today I went to do my glucose screening test for gestational diabetes. I'm currently 27 weeks and 3 days pregnant with twins, fraternal twins. And my first pregnancy, I had gestational diabetes, and this one, rather my last pregnancy, I have a 2-year-old. I have PCOS, and I have all the things that go with that. But the last year I've been experimenting, rather maybe the last 2 years, I've been experimenting with the whole foods, plant-based, or raw vegan type diets, and off and on successful, mostly self-control and budget issues. More recently, I discovered the Dr. McDougall style of eating with the whole food starches, cooked foods included, and it's been a lot more practical for my family, but I love fruit, so I tend to eat a lot of fruit. But this pregnancy, I got pregnant after 3 months of plant-based eating, and lo and behold, it was twins. I've been married for 8 years. It took me 5 years to have my first son, and there were several miscarriages before him. When I got pregnant with him, it was after an experiment with the raw vegan diet with the 30 bananas a day kind of group. I was eating watermelons and bananas and doing a Couch to 5K running program, and I lost a few pounds and got pregnant, and he stuck, and I didn't stick with the diet. It was kind of a fad thing to me at the time, so I ended up having gestational diabetes, and everything eventually worked out. I hear him crying in the other room. He's waking up. But due to the gestational diabetes, I had to do a lot of testing, and then I was induced at 39 weeks or so. Not because there was a problem, but because that's standard protocol, and that it included a little bit more intervention than I had anticipated in delivery, but I did have him naturally. I didn't have to have a cesarean. So this time around, I started out, before I got pregnant, with a lot more information on this diet. And I read a lot about curing PCOS symptoms, etc., with whole food, plant-based dieting, and also fertility issues. I mean, I got pregnant. I was kind of planning to lose all of my excess weight, do it for a year, figured that would do it, and 3-4 months in, I got pregnant, so I said that already. Anyway, the main thing I'm trying to say here is that I'm pretty sure I passed the glucose test, and I will find out in the next day or so, I think. But on the the home meter that I had, I would have passed it. So if the lab results come back the same, then we're good. And that would be a miracle, because with twin pregnancies, it's actually a bigger likelihood that I would have it, and with the fact that I had it before, it would be a high likelihood that I'd have it. It runs in my family. 2 of my sisters have it with every pregnancy. So anyway, I'm excited to find out soon, and I hope to make more videos about my plant-based twin pregnancy. And before I go, I want to say I would call it vegan, but I'm not 100% vegan, and I'm also not an ethical vegan. Veganism is not my religion. I have one already. Not to diss on anybody whose religion is veganism, but I do believe that we need to take care of our bodies, and that plant-based eating is the obvious way to go. Just based on my personal experience and things I've read. So I'm going to be making more detailed videos, and I'm just going to throw this up there because I need to do something to get started. Anyway, I'll try to update in the next day or two. Okay, bye.